Picking your next vacation destination is half the fun of travel. There's an infinite number of places you can go. We have 5 questions you can ask yourself to help you narrow down where your next trip will be. First, what do you want the experience to be like? What feeling are you looking for? Are you more comfort and style or backpacks and zip-off pants? Adventure or Adirondack chair? Fast-paced or serenity? Cultural or mindless fun? And romantic or raucous? What do you want to do on your trip? Do you want to explore history, learn about art, make something, eat and drink good food, shop or have an adrenaline rush, sit by the pool, commune with nature, be entertained? And what type of trip do you want? Match the feeling you're after with the things that you want to do and tie it together to create the perfect trip for you. Does it need to involve winter snow sports or water sports? Or do you prefer to watch sports? Would you like to go to an all-inclusive resort, a dude ranch, or on a full-service tour? Do you enjoy camping or backpacking? Do you want to experience city life, small town life, or country life? Do you need to take a staycation this year? Would you like to go to the beach, to the mountains, take a cruise, go internationally, go on a road trip, or an RV trip? Answering all these questions will help you to understand what it is you're looking for. When will you go? How long can you stay? For many people, the amount of vacation time will be the limiting factor in how long they can go on vacation. Do you have any date restrictions based on work or family commitments? Maybe dates are limited at the location you want to visit, or are you trying to piggyback on a work trip? What is the best time to go? Are you targeting a special event? How do you feel about crowds? Are you more of a shoulder season traveler in the spring and fall trying to avoid large crowds, or do you prefer to be in the thick of it in the middle of summer? And what climate are you looking for? Are you looking to get away from winter weather and go to somewhere tropical for summer weather, or vice versa, getting away from the heat and hitting the slopes somewhere cooler? We have a companion blog post on picking your next destination and planning your entire trip. We will link both of those in the description below. If you like travel planning videos, please give us a like so we know to make more. Question 3 is, who will you go with? How many people are going on this trip? Is it a solo trip, a couple's trip, a family trip, or a friend's trip? How old are your companions? If your traveling companions are much younger or older than you, how will that change things? If your children aren't going with you, what arrangements do you need to make? Finding a caregiver for your children or your pets will probably affect the length of your trip. If your companions are elderly, will your destination meet their needs? Does anyone on your trip have special needs, such as mobility, food restrictions, or the need for access to medical care? Question number 4 is, what is your budget? Will you be sharing expenses with anyone? Decide on your initial budget and then add 10 to 15% to that. We find that this tends to be more accurate. And question 5 is, where will you go? As you come up with the many places that you could go, you can create a bucket list and stockpile these great ideas for the next trip. Try asking your friends. Do you have friends that love travel, that are like-minded and enjoy the same things as you do? Where have they been that you might like to go? Start travel conversations when you meet and greet at church, while you're waiting for your coffee to heat up at work, or even in the line at the grocery store. You'll be surprised at what you learn. Peruse guidebooks. Check out a few guidebooks of places you're interested in to get started. The library is free, so you can dream to your heart's content. Take a look at the magazine section at the library too, and check out some back issues of the travel magazines and see if anything strikes your fancy. Search social media. By using hashtags for the places you're interested in, you can pull up all kinds of information on Instagram, Pinterest, even Facebook. And listen to podcasts. This is my favorite way to learn about a place. Just do a search online for podcast on XYZ location, and you will come up with all kinds of episodes where the hosts go into a deep dive and travel guides on places to visit. So how do you pick your next vacation destination? Well, you can grab a globe and spin it and hope that your finger doesn't land in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Or use some of the tips we just suggested to do some exploring before you leave and build up the anticipation for your vacation and enjoy the entire process. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Happy travels. Are you holding it together there? It's so loud. Oh my goodness. We're getting the real nature experience here.